Noah was born the fourth child of Noah Sr. and Mercy Webster on October 16, 1758. In 1772, at age 14, Noah was taught by the local minister to prepare him for college. 1774, at age 16, Noah went to Yale University in New Haven. Noah saw George Washington, Commander-in-Chief of the Army, as he passed through New Haven on his way to Boston. Yale students serenaded Washington. Noah played the flute. 1777, Noah, his brothers, and father tried to join the Battle of Saratoga in New York, but by the time they got there, the battle had been won by the American troops. In 1779, after teaching in Glastonbury, he began teaching in the West District of Hartford, what we now know as West Hartford, and lived in his childhood home. 1780, Noah moved to Litchfield, Connecticut to study law. He opened a school in Sharon, Connecticut. 1783 to 1785, The Blueback Speller was published. Webster opened a law office in Hartford but spent most of his time getting a speller published and working on copyright legislation. Additional publications: Part 1 of A Grammatical Institute of the English Language and Sketches of American Policy, A New Plan of Government. 1785 to 1786, Webster lectured and started the American Magazine. Webster visited various states to get support for his textbooks and for copyright legislation and moved to Philadelphia. He moved to New York City and founded the American Magazine, featuring essays on the new Constitution, history, education, and good morals. This was the fifth magazine with that title. In 1789, he married Rebecca Greenleaf and moved to Hartford, Connecticut. 1793, Webster moved back to New York City, began publication of the American Minerva, a Federalist Party newspaper, and the semi-weekly Herald. 1798, Noah and Rebecca's family moved to New Haven. Noah served in the state legislature. 1806, publishes a compendious dictionary of the English language. 1812, moved to Amherst, Massachusetts, served in the state legislature, and helped found Amherst College. 1822, moved to New Haven and got his LL.D., Doctor of Law degree, from Yale University. He traveled to France and England to research the dictionary. 1828, published An American Dictionary of the English Language. He visited Washington, D.C. to further copyright legislation, addressed the House of Representatives, and dined with President Andrew Jackson. 1843, Noah Webster died on May 28th at age 86. He is buried in the Grove Street Cemetery in New Haven with his wife, Rebecca.